Welcome to the magic world of Madison Square Garden Center.
When is big really big? When it comes to Madison Square Garden. We're talking George Mikan, one of the originals in the NBA Finals against the Knicks. And one of the best, of course, Bill Russell, as a collegiate player, playing you-know-where. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, Hakeem Olajuwon. Lost footage found in the vault.
We saw it when you walked in the studio here. A couple of people looked up at you and said, wow, you know, the height thing is where you start in this book.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back to a young kid growing up. What were you, 14 when you were 7 feet tall?
14, that's right.
What was one instance, one moment which put a mark on you for the rest of your life when you knew that you were very different and you'd have to sort of act accordingly?
Well, you know, it started really very early. You know, when you're that young. First of all, let's let the people understand when you were 13 back in the 40s, you know, or whatever, viewing a guy 7 foot tall up color in America was really different. People looked at you, hey, very plainly as a freak. Today, when you see a guy 7 foot tall, people immediately look at him as, oh, he must be a basketball player. And they register money, finance, oh, he's gonna make millions, oh, wow. That wasn't the thing. When they saw me back in those days, register circus, you know, like, you know, and they pointed and looked at you that way, you know. So for a young man, it was very uncomfortable. Lucky for me, I come from a very strong, close-knit family, had a lot of friends that helped me through that particular time, you know, and sports really gave me the boost I needed.
The days that preceded the NBA were the days with the Globetrotters. So that was something you felt you could do. You left college a little bit early. You went around the world. What was that experience like in terms of setting the stage for you and how outspoken you were and worldly you were and everything else?
I think it was the roots. I think that also, they were the most pleasant days of my life, the Harlem Globetrotters. I played for 17 years with the Harlem Globetrotters. Every offseason while I played in the NBA, I went out and played with the Harlem Globetrotters. They were fun. They were a chance to see the world and learn and meet people. Also, let it be known that it was the Harlem Globetrotters that helped maybe to give the impetus to the league, the NBA, and help them really get it started. They are so powerful right now in the NBA, and they're at the apex of popularity. But, you know, back years gone by, they weren't doing so well. Guys like the Globetrotters came in and helped to bring people into the stands to watch NBA teams.
Up next, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're watching The Vault on MSG-TV.